Commission takes the view that the industrial strategy has to be led from the very centre of government. We think that means the Treasury. The Treasury has the ability to coordinate the work of all other government departments, and we think that that should be done at the local level as well as the national level.
For me, the key message that comes out of the Industrial Strategy Commission is the point we made about it has to be something that will deliver for everybody. Everybody talks about productivity, everybody talks about economic growth, but actually, what have we done for people in all the different parts of the UK? That's the important thing.
It's one of the important challenges that any government is going to have to face, that we've got an ageing population and demands on health and social care services are going to increase. There's a real opportunity here to both deliver the outcomes for individuals, but also turn the sector into much more of an economic powerhouse and an innovative driver of innovation.
Moving the way that we think about innovation from being wholly about the supply side to the demand side, about creating the demand for innovation in those strategic areas that we know the government's got to drive innovation in order to achieve its goals, so things like healthcare and energy.
So the key messages coming out of the final report for me relate particularly to the government's proposals for universities and for skills. And I think our message to government on those areas is that they must be more efficiently joined up with the rest of the industrial strategy agenda. Too much of the education proposals thus far, and indeed stretching back over many years, have existed in a silo separately from other initiatives to improve activity on the demand side, to increase innovation, to think about regions. And if there's one message I would give to government in this area, it's to make sure that universities, colleges and the Department for Education take regional policy seriously, and that universities and colleges can play a very big part in improving the economic performance of regions that have been left behind.
The enjoyable thing about this commission is because it hasn't been reporting into government, we've been very free to say what we liked. That's also helpful for government. One of the things you want to do with independent commissions is create space for governments to produce new policies, to do things differently. And certainly one of the themes of this commission is we have to do things differently from what we've done in the past. People say, well, you know, is it realistic to talk about a lively regional policy? Well, we have to, otherwise we'll just get stuck with London having everything again.